Ever felt that surge of excitement about a product only to be let down? Well, that's exactly what happened with me with the Polar OH1 Plus for swimming. Despite the promising advertising, the reality didn't quite measure up. Today, I'll be sharing my honest experiences with this device, focusing on three key aspects: fit and compatibility, usability, and connectivity. If you don't know what this product is, it's an optical heart rate sensor that is designed to be used in multiple places with different attachments. Its accuracy is actually rated quite high when tested compared to heart rate monitor straps. Let's start with the fit and compatibility. Advertised as easy to fit to your goggles, resting comfortably on your temples. However, the reality was actually a little bit different. When I tried it with my favorite goggles that I use day in, day out, these are the Speedo Fast Skins, it ended up sitting too far back on my hairline. I can see this being an issue with a lot of high-end goggles, as they tend to have more plastic going around the side of the goggle now. Switching to a more standard goggle design didn't entirely solve the problem either. Now the device was sitting off my temple, lifted outwards. Not exactly great for gathering heart rate data. To tackle this, I had to resort to wearing my goggles underneath my swim hat, a practice I generally reserve for racing only, as it's nice to take the goggles off and adjust them every now and then when training. It's worth noting that the new mounting system solution provided by Polar just did not cut it. The old model seemed like it would have been a better solution to me. It could sit further forward towards the eye as it was less restricted by its mounting design, and it was also better designed to be pressed onto the temple. Moving on to usability, there are a couple of notable concerns here. The button on the OH1 Plus lacks tactile feedback, making it difficult to ascertain whether it's turned on. I often find myself asking others for confirmation. Initiating heart rate recording after turning the device on involves pressing the button twice, and given its lack of tactile feel, it's challenging to know whether you've successfully started recording. The indicator light, while present, isn't exactly visible when the device is on your head. You can of course start with it off your head, but then you run the risk of pressing the button when putting the goggles back on, which is actually quite easy to do. Now let's talk about connectivity, specifically with Garmin watches. Pairing is actually a breeze, it's just search and connect. But the real issues arise during and after the swim. None of the recorded data seems to transfer to my Garmin watch during the swim. Even after completing the session, Garmin's search for data stored on connected heart rate monitors. The watch fails to locate and sync with the heart rate monitor data from this device. For me, it's never had a problem with any other swimming heart rate monitors, although these are Garmin branded. Additionally, I couldn't find any option to manually sync the data with the Polar app, making the entire process inconvenient. The promised convenience of wireless connectivity falls short on this device for me. This leaves you with plugging in the device into your computer, and if you're going this far, then it's not really worth it anymore. Really, you need to see your heart rate data next to pace. In terms of battery life, the OH1 Plus performs admirably, capable of recording hundreds of hours of heart rate data in terms of its storage. However, this becomes inconsequential. Sadly, I can't recommend this product. The good idea behind it is overshadowed by its execution and flaws. Personally, I'll be sticking with a reliable and admittedly dorky Garmin heart rate monitor swim for my easier swim sessions. It's rare for me to not endorse a product on this channel. Most are so good in 2023, but the OH1 Plus has faced insurmountable issues in every category throughout this review. I would love to know if you have had similar issues or any solutions to the problems that I've experienced when using this for swimming. If this video was useful, please give it a thumbs up for me. I've been Jason, this is Cycling Unboxed. I'll see you in the next video.